Um, da-da-dun, da-da-da, da-da-dun, da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da,
Are
da-da-dun,
we live?
da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-dun, 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 da-da, da, da-da, da-da-da, da-da. We're live, and I just freaking love that song. It gets me
All right.
excited for football. It makes me know that football is just around the corner. My friends, Giants family, we got the Giants in like 30 minutes here after a whole day of football. Not just done yet. We got the Giants coming up. We got some great games tonight. I'm super excited. Everyone flowing in here. What's going on, Dylan? What's going on, Isaac? Super Taj. What's good, Mark? Zachary, Shane. What's good, my friends? We are here covering the Giants. Just a pregame show for you guys. We'll do an instant analysis afterward. If we win, we'll live stream. If we lose, instant analysis, because I don't think I can handle facing you guys after a loss. I'm going to be very optimistic today.
Yeah.
But how's everybody doing today? Are you excited? What jerseys are you wearing? You know, tell me what's going on. What are you guys up to? What drinks do you have? And you
I got Danny Dimes today.
You got the Danny Dimes one. Some good football on today. The Chargers are marching down the field right now, 20-16, 4 minutes left. Hopefully they can get this win because Justin Herbert's had an up and down day. He had an interception and a fumble earlier, but he has 309 yards. He's on my fantasy team. I need him to get another score. Let's put Washington to bed right now. Put him to sleep. Let's go. We got Austin Eckler here. Well, maybe not actually.
What are your thoughts on Ryan Fitzpatrick injury? Giants are probably going to be seeing Taylor Heineke next week. Probably not seeing Ryan Fitzpatrick. I doubt he plays on Thursday. You know, that's a pretty quick turnaround.
You can confuse Heineke. You know, you can't. Ryan Fitzpatrick sees things a little bit better. I think he would have gotten into the flow. Like, he's one of those guys that, like, 1 week he sucks and the next week he puts up 5 touchdown passes. I don't want to be the team he does that against. You know what I mean? I'd rather just have Heineke, who is like an average quarterback at best. Obviously the Chargers have a couple flaws. It's become pretty apparent today that they do. So hopefully, you know, we can definitely take advantage of Heineke. I think we have a good opportunity to really put him down. Are you feeling the same way?
Yeah, I think I'd rather face a backup quarterback. He's a backup for a reason. I know that he goes in there in short spurts and plays well, but obviously he isn't a starting quarterback. So if there is a quarterback that I want to face, it's going to be the backup. But either way, you know, I can't really give too much of an analysis on next week's game before this week's game even happens. So, you know, just looking ahead at Washington, that's an interesting storyline to keep an eye on. But for right now, hey, Anthony Phillips, for right now, I'm just focusing on 4:25 p.m. We're almost there, 30 minutes away, and Giants are going to kick off their season against the Denver Broncos. It's going to be a good one. I do think it's going to be a close defensive game, but we're getting Saquon today. Saquon's going to play. Kadarius Toney is playing. Kenny Galladay is playing. He's definitely playing an extensive amount too. Adoree Jackson is also playing. Bradley Chubb is not playing. That's a big deal for the Giants today. That's a huge deal.
Huge. Absolutely. And I'm just gonna fire in Washington things that I'm seeing right now. Chargers just had a huge completion to Mike Evans. They got a first down, 2-minute warning right now. Looks like we're gonna get out of here with a Chargers victory, which would be awesome to start the week. A Dallas and Washington loss. All we needed was the Eagles to lose, but the Falcons apparently are absolute garbage. So
Falcons looked terrible today.
Terrible.
I really wasn't even that impressed with Philly. I just think
neither.
I was really so unimpressed with Atlanta. So
just not so good bad there. And for this game, though, for this Giants game, as Anthony said, you know, we have Adoree Jackson and Saquon Barkley active today. We anticipated this, right? We expected this to happen, but you know, you never know. You never know. Adoree Jackson had the low ankle sprain. If he was going to be able to make it, I will say Bradley Chubb being inactive is a big one. That's a huge. And Anthony, you know, why is that huge? Because Andrew Thomas would have had to face off against him every single play if he was active and healthy. Now you have old man Von Miller on the opposite side at right tackle. Maybe he moves over to the left side, but he probably stays at that right tackle spot, tries to take advantage of that rotation that we'll probably have. What's going on, Francisco? But, you know, Von Miller, you can double team Von Miller, right? You can put a tight end, you can chip him, use Kyle Rudolph, use Caden Smith to mitigate Von Miller's impact. Behind them, they really only have a 7th-round pick and a rookie. So it's not like they have a ton of depth at outside linebacker. Like, the Giants do have an advantage now at left tackle. Now Andrew Thomas has the opportunity to put his best foot forward, start the year on a big note, put some momentum on the field, and, you know, let's hopefully give Daniel Jones the time to find his targets. If he can get through his progressions, get through his reads, it's going to be a lot better for the Giants today. And that's that great secondary for Denver picking them apart is not going to be easy. So we're going to need all the time that we can get in the pocket. But Fireplace Gaming, Becton, I did see Becton go down. Been watching the Jets games with some buddies. They're all Jets fans. And I will say Zach Wilson, as advertised, man, he made a couple of bad mistakes, but he had some throws on the run that were absolutely gorgeous. He looks pretty solid. Offensive line for them is awful. Mekhi Becton looked bad though. Like straight up, he just did not look good. I don't think that if we're looking at the teams that took offensive tackles last year, Mekhi Becton really is not that great. So that's my analysis of where that is, what's going on with the Jets. But I see some people talking about some where to watch the Giants live. Do you have an idea? If you're on Verizon, you could probably just go to Fox, right? Fox probably has it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll be posting the highlights throughout. So if you can't watch it, just follow my stream on Twitter and I got you covered. But there's just so much to talk about today. So much football going on. Joe Mixon making moves out here. He's had a pretty good day too.
Yeah, Joe Mixon's played well. He's that guy that nobody wanted to draft, but somebody had to draft in every fantasy league, and everybody who did draft him is feeling pretty happy about it because they probably stole him in the late second round or third round, even in some cases. So how's everyone's fantasy teams doing? My team is doing pretty good. I think I'm projected to win at least one of my games. The other one, I went up against Dak and Amari Cooper. I was already at a huge deficit to start the week, so just not good. But, I'm doing pretty good in fantasy. I think a couple of my, sleeper selections, like Corey Davis, has paid off today. He played a really good game. He had a touchdown from a really sick on-the-run throw by Zach Wilson. That was pretty awesome. So, yeah, I'm really liking Zach Wilson, what the Jets are doing. Sam Darnold has looked all right, too. I've been watching, Red Zone, trying to check in on every single game. Seen some pretty good highlights.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking right now with some Giants news. BJ Hill, if you remember him, he had 2 sacks today. It's like as many sacks as he had in the past 3 years combined. Wow. So he's doing well with Cincinnati.
Good for him.
We're talking about, let's see who I just saw. So
how did Jamar Chase play? Did Jamar Chase have any receptions?
He had a big touchdown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had a 9 route right over, just absolutely torched the cornerback.
Sounds like Jamar Chase.
It was beautiful.
Pretty awesome.
Beautiful. Yeah, and then so right now they're saying they're projecting that Nate Solder will start over Matt Pert at right tackle, and Azeez Ojulari is warming up with the starters at outside linebacker.
Let's go.
Ojulari and Lorenzo Carter to be our starting outside linebackers. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. And I know Kyler Murray looked like an absolute beast today. He's a
Kyler killed it. How about Chandler Jones with 5 sacks? Remember when Chandler Jones requested a trade and we were all like, man, could you imagine if the Giants could pull that off? Man, could you imagine if the Giants pulled that off? Oh, my.
We should have done it. I'm just hoping that Justin Herbert gets another touchdown right now because I really – ooh, that does not look good. They're right on the goal line. They're about to put away Washington. First and goal. 1 minute and 44 seconds left. Washington looking to put down – or rather – Chargers looking to put down Washington. 2 losses for NFC East opponents or rivals this week would be huge for the Giants, especially going up against Washington. If Washington started the season 0-2, it really increases our chances of making the postseason. I think it's
I don't want to think too far ahead. Of course, I've kind of got that Joe Judge mentality. I'm just focused on Denver right now. The Bill Belichick mentality, but. I don't know. Of course, yeah, it's good. It's important to keep an eye on other teams in the division. Devontae Smith had that touchdown reception. He looked pretty good.
That looked good. Yeah, I saw that one. The Chargers won. So Washington will start the season 0-1. They lost their quarterback. Curtis Samuel was put on IR, so he's going to miss the first 3 weeks of the season. They're a mess. They're a bona fide mess at this point in time. And we knew this was going to happen. Did we not say, come on, they were going to have issues? Oh, Eagles just scored again. God damn it.
Yeah, I think that's more of an indictment on Atlanta, though, to be honest.
Yeah,
Jalen Reagor, dude. So that's interesting, though, that Jalen Reagor's having a good game.
It was a screen pass. It was a bubble screen. That. Took it to the house. He looked fast.
Speaking of screen passes, Kadarius Toney is playing today.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see him.
I'm so excited to watch Kadarius Toney, bro. Probably more excited to watch him than any other player on the Giants offense right now. And I know that's kind of probably a hot take, but I'm just really excited to see Kadarius Toney hit the field. We've been waiting all offseason. We never saw him practice, really. We never saw him play in the preseason. Our first glimpse of Kadarius Toney is going to be today in this regular season Week 1 matchup. And I can't freaking wait, bro. I'm so excited because Kadarius Toney is one of those players that can change your game, that can change your team's offense, give you a spark plug, and just kind of flip the script. If things are going a little slow offensively, he gets put in there on a scripted play and takes a screen to the house. Then you're talking about, oh my God, we have all the momentum now. It's like he's one of those kind of players, and so is Saquon. I think I read on Twitter people are only expecting Saquon to get around 10 carries, so probably not going to be a huge impact today. So very upset that I started him in fantasy, but he'll be out there. He'll be playing well. Hopefully. And yeah, I don't know. I'm excited though. Giants are getting pretty much everybody healthy, getting pretty much everyone back. I think by week 3, which I'm going to be there week 3 versus Atlanta. We're going to be there. Alex and I are going to be there. I can't wait. I think that we're looking ahead to a exciting, healthy, hopefully season by at least week 3. I think everyone should be healthy.
Absolutely. Steven, if Saquon takes his first carry to the house, I am going to freak out.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
I'm freak out. I would be so freaking hyped. Everybody in the chat right now, what player are you most looking forward to seeing today? Kadarius, Saquon. I imagine a lot of people want to see the return of Saquon. Daniel Jones. I have to say, I can't wait to see Kadarius Toney. Watching his highlights, we haven't even been able to see what he's capable of in joint practices. I'm just so excited, guys. I'm like bursting with excitement. I just can't even. Saquon and KG, Adoree Jackson. My goodness,
it's so Tony excited. For me, man. I'm so excited to watch Kadarius. I'm pretty excited to watch Azeez Ojulari as well, though. Did you see his chain? I thought that was pretty cool. He had the big Black Panther chain, Wakanda Forever. I thought that was pretty cool.
Which one?
Azeez Ojulari was wearing a big pendant. He had a big Black Panthers helmet, like on his chain. Yeah, the Giants posted that on Twitter. I thought it was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Definitely excited to watch Azeez, especially more excited now that I hear he's going to be getting starting level snaps. That's exciting, dude. He's such a good player.
We expected this. I mean, him and Ximenez will probably rotate, right? Allerson's not there. Ryan Anderson is suspended. CJ Board got elevated to the starting team today, the active roster today, as probably a kick returner or a back end wide receiver. So I mean, that's probably with Evan Ingram out. They activated him. So this is going to be fun, guys. Denver, they're a formidable opponent. I'm not going to look past Denver and say that we're going to win this game with ease because Teddy Bridgewater has the capabilities to be a solid player. He can make high percentage throws. Their offensive line is solid. Their defense and secondary are very good. The outside linebacker, that left tackle spot, where Andrew Thomas is facing off against those backup outside linebackers with Bradley Chubb out, that's where we want to win. If we can win that battle right there, run the weak side, run to the weak side, run to Andrew Thomas's side, get him involved in the running game. That is where we're going to see this Giants take a step forward. We're going to see them really control time of possession. The number one thing for the Giants to win this game, winning time of possession and controlling the turnover battle. They have to win the turnover battle. Daniel Jones cannot make stupid mistakes. They have too good of a secondary to make stupid mistakes. And it's going to happen. Week 1 is when teams mess up. They do happen to throw interceptions or fumble the ball or wait too long. We saw every team make a couple of mistakes today. The Giants just have to play safe football. Take a couple shots downfield. Vic Fangio, that defense, they do not allow explosive plays. That is what they're known for. That is what his defensive scheme is known for, mitigating big plays downfield. So don't expect us to come out guns blazing, firing shots downfield. It's going to be rusty. Kenny Golladay even said, it's going to be rusty between him and Daniel Jones. They're going to have to take it play by play, get some rhythm, run the football, pick up a couple first downs, and then we're going to see this team hopefully take some shots downfield on play action. If we can get the running game going, that's when we're going to see the Giants take shots, and I'm very excited for that. It's hard to predict. Like someone asked me before, my friends was like, what do you think the predicted score for the Giants game is going to be? And I was like, it's going to be 21-17. Either team. I don't know which one's going to win. Of course, I want the Giants to win, but that's kind of how I feel about it.
It's definitely a coin toss. I'm going to be the homer in week 1 just because I got to have some positivity and optimism going into the season. So I'm going to say that the Giants are going to win this game. That's my prediction. I don't really know how confident I feel about that, but this game really could go either way. It is a coin toss in my eyes, at least. So, I'm going to go 24-21 Giants, but here's a pretty good question from Maximino Rosa. Who do you think is going to get the first touchdown for the Giants? It's a pretty good question right there. I'm going to say
Daniel Jones running touchdown.
Kyle Rudolph in the red zone.
I would love to see that. That would really make me happy. A Kyle Rudolph touchdown.
That would just require the Giants getting in the red zone, though. And
well, that yeah. Also, it would require
which hopefully won't be a problem for them this year, though.
Hopefully not. I just that just would make me so happy because like that's what we brought him in for. You know what I mean? Like that's why we went out and got Kyle Rudolph to make those big catches in the red zone.
Yep.
You know, it has. That's what has to happen. I'm very surprised to see the Steelers beating Buffalo right now. TJ Watt has been an absolute tank all
Dude,
game.
TJ Watt is such a monster. He deserves to be the highest paid. Steven RC Saquon 40-yard touchdown run. That's his prediction for first
Pick
Giants
six
touchdown.
Adoree. I would love that too. If
Pick
any of
six
our free
Adoree
agent
would be
signings,
cool.
any of our free agent signings had the first touchdown or really put us in a good position, that's exactly what I want. You know what I mean?
What
Let
if it's
those
an
guys just
Aziz
stand out.
Ojolari scoop and score fumble? That'd be pretty cool.
I'm gonna be just as happy. You know, that's even better, man. Get him on a high note. Like,
Yeah.
By the way, red zone is freaking awesome. I love red zone.
Yeah, NFL red zone.
I could
is
watch
the
this all
best.
day. All day. I could watch this. It's so good.
True.
I mean, Kirk Cousins, they're moving. Oh, this is actually a good game. This Cincinnati
really
and
good
Vikings game. Kirk Cousins just
very
threw for a
good
first
game.
down. They're at the halfway point. Dalvin Cook just got a nice pass. They're going for the field goal attempt right now. There's 24 seconds. They have no timeouts left. They got one shot. They got to clock it right now. They're going to take a long field goal. Oh, they're going for the
Your
sideline
stream is
instead.
way ahead of mine. That's pretty funny.
They got 15 seconds. Oh, 12 seconds. They got to. Oh, why would you? Red zone really just changed games with that. That's actually absurd. So disrespectful. Oh, they're back now. They got 4 seconds.
We got 20 minutes till the Giants play, though.
I know.
20 minutes.
Damn, this is a good game, though. This is such a good game. 3 seconds. They're taking a long field goal, the Vikings. Oh, wow.
Ooh, Zach Wilson just got sacked.
Oh, that's not a surprise. Oh, no, not Diggs.
I think it was Derrick Brown with the sack on Zach Wilson.
Who's that?
The Auburn D tackle from 2020.
Oh.
Remember him? The one that Dave Gettleman wanted?
Yeah. Oh, Zach, we're definitely not watching the red zone of the Giants game, but we're watching it right now. Long
Definitely
kick,
not.
53-yard attempt for the Vikings. Oh, they just tried to ice him. He got the kickoff, and it was good. It would have been good.
Yeah, well, it was iced. So,
yeah.
See on the next attempt. But anyway, guys, what are you guys thinking? Stat predictions. How many touchdowns is Daniel Jones going to throw? Put that in the chat.
If he threw 3 touchdowns today, I'd walk away from this game so happy. Just so happy.
I'd say 2. I think he throws 2. I think he gets 1 to Kyle Rudolph, and he gets 1 to Sterling Shepard.
Sterling Shepard?
Who, by the way, I believe is going to have a career year this year. I think Sterling Shepard is going to lead the team in receptions, and I think he's going to have a phenomenal season.
Yeah, I really want to see Kenny get a touchdown too. 3 touchdowns. Everyone thinks 3 touchdowns. 2 to Tony. Mark, you're an optimist. I love it. I would love to see Kadarius Toney get in the end zone today. Me too.
I really would.
That would be so hype. Oh my god. So my fantasy team did not have such a great day. Okay, not such a great day. Justin Herbert, 13 points. Jonathan Taylor, 14.6. Miles Sanders actually had 15.3, and McLaurin had 8.2. McLaurin with that quarterback situation scaring me. Diggs, I really do not need him to score right now, but they just they're making moves. Buffalo right now, so that's kind of troublesome for me. Derrick Henry had a terrible day, unfortunately for him. But
I have a bunch of friends at that Saints Packers game because it's in Jacksonville, which is like an hour from me right now.
Goodness gracious! Oh yeah, and he made it. The Vikings kicker made it.
So overtime.
Damn, going overtime. That's big. Adam Thielen. We'll see. I
would love for Saquon Barkley to get in the end zone today. That would like really save my fantasy day.
Well, 10 carries. The thing is, I wouldn't have even started him week 1, to be honest. I just don't think he's going to get that much action.
It's a 14-man league. I don't have much running back depth.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So
I had to. I like really didn't have anyone unless I was starting like Michael Carter from the Jets.
It's
so
tough.
I was just like, Saquon has a better chance.
Barkley's situation this year is really tough, because you have to make the decision. Like, you're not going to get that much production out of him in the first 2 weeks, and then you're good for the rest of the season, hopefully.
I just got to find a backup running back, but it's all right. I'll work on it. I'll find someone, but for now, I'm just excited to watch him suit up, put the pads on for the Giants, and go out there and hopefully make some plays.
Hopefully, man. I mean, come on. This is going to be so much fun. And I bet you the Eagles fans are all being cocky now. We just beat the Falcons, the team literally made up of like Sycamore High School players. Unbelievable. And Jamie, if you want a link for the game, it's probably on. If you just go to Fox, it'll probably be there. I'll be posting highlights throughout, of course. But Falcons are just bad, man. I mean, Jalen Hurts' stat line today: 27 for 35, 264 passing yards, 62 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I'll tell you what, that's a hell of a start. A hell of a start to get going.
It is a
How does
really
that
good
make you
start.
feel?
Can't lie.
How does that make you feel?
That's doesn't make me feel good, but I'm also not going to sit here and overreact to it. I still don't think Jalen Hurts is all that good.
Now. The Jets have a chance to win this
Jets
game.
are moving. Yep.
Oh, goodness. So they have 2 minutes left, 2 timeouts. It's 19-14, and they're making moves. They're actually –
Yo, how about Houston putting 37 up on the Jags today? How bad is –
Oh, wow, the Jets just scored. The Jets are going to win. Oh, they just scored. It's 2 minutes. Okay, it's a 2-point conversion right now. So they still got to get the ball back. Oh, that was a terrible throw by Zach Wilson. Good Lord. Yeah, they're probably going to lose that game.
Probably. That's all right.
Damn. Some really good games today, though. Oof. I really hope that Falcons game was was just a mirage for Jalen Hurts. And we won't be showing the game. I don't think it's legal to do that.
It's not not a legal thing to do.
Yeah. And you know what? We got a lot. I'm so excited, guys. I just can't wait. I'm like so jittery. I'm like just swirling in my chair. I can't wait for this game to start. The starting team. What do you want from the offense? What are you looking for from this offense to start the game? Do you want them to be like just running the football, take some shots early, more conservative, or more, aggressive? How are you feeling about this?
Well, the first drive is obviously going to be a scripted drive, so I want to see the Giants score on their first possession. That's the number one thing. They have to score on their first possession because it's going to be scripted. Jason Garrett's offense is notoriously better on scripted plays or, scripted drives compared to when he has to go off script. So like first drive of the game or first drive of the second half, that's usually always when the Giants offense is at its best, or Jason Garrett's offense, even with Dallas, is at its best. So what I'm looking for is if the Giants get the ball first, I want to see them score first. I want to see the Giants score on their first possession, set the tone, have some good plays on a scripted drive, and get in the end zone. And hopefully then you can gain some momentum and play well when you're off script as well. So that's what I want to see mainly from the Giants offense. Like just out of the gate, I want to see them score a touchdown.
Yeah, of course.
I think that can set the tone.
Even if we don't score, though, I'd like to see them just string together some first downs, get some momentum, maybe connect early with Kadarius Toney, maybe get a target or two to Kenny Golladay, just get their feet wet, get some action in there. You know what I mean? Like, do you think that they're just going to come straight out with Saquon, or do you think that they're going to wait a little bit, run it with Devontae Booker, ease it into the game, and then once the offensive line kind of settles in, go with it?
I think we see Booker on the first drive. I think maybe Saquon gets a play out on the first drive, just kind of as fan service. And then I think second drive, third drive, that kind of stuff. You start to see a little more Saquon here and there. I think you see Saquon on third downs. That's what I've been saying all week on the podcast. I think on third downs, receiving downs, Saquon Barkley goes out there, maybe catches a pass out of the backfield. But I think for the most part, you're going to see Devontae Booker running between the tackles and being the primary running back.
Yeah. I think you're right about that. And why is this 49ers and Lions game getting so close? I don't understand. Are you seeing this? It was 41-30.
I thought that was a blowout.
Yeah, no, it's 41-33
happened?
now. Just 49ers defense without Salah just falling apart here. My goodness. I mean, I'll tell you what, though. Detroit's offense, they look pretty good. Like, they don't have the best receivers, but they're just running it through Hawkinson and Swift. Oof, what a catch. Was that Tyrell Williams? Really nice play there. There's a lot of blowouts today, though. Even like Jacksonville. What happened to Jacksonville, man? Absolute embarrassment.
Yeah, they looked horrible
against Houston.
Trevor Lawrence did have a sick deep touchdown pass, though. He threw one down the left sideline to DJ Chark. It was so nice. Yeah. I mean, he ripped that thing. But, you're seeing with these rookie quarterbacks, they look like rookie quarterbacks to me. Zach Wilson, he played good, but he didn't dominate, and he did have some pretty boneheaded plays, which is just what you expect from a rookie. So, and I think you got the same kind of playing style from or level of performance from Trevor Lawrence as well. Some really good plays, a lot of mediocrity mixed in. So, rookie quarterbacks, man. But hopefully today we get to see our quarterback in his third season take a big leap forward. That's what we're hoping for, right? We got to see Daniel Jones command this offense today, stay clean with the football. That's the number one thing. We need to see him clean with the football. The Giants cannot commit turnovers versus this team and this defense.
No.
That's going to be a huge problem. The Giants have to be careful with the football.
Absolutely. We got to be careful. And big nuts.
And big nuts. We did address Bradley Chubb not playing. We're really excited about that because, of course, we're all a little nervous about Andrew Thomas. We want him to get off to a good start this season. And Chubb not playing is going to, farewell for Andrew Thomas as he gets lesser competition.
Richard, he's not playing. He has an ankle injury. We talked about this throughout the week, and we kind of hit on it. And apparently, he's not going to be out there. So that gives Andrew Thomas a lot more room to work with. He was going to be absolutely just having himself a day and a half with Bradley Chubb on the edge there. But now you have guys that really have nowhere even close to the level of talent that Chubb has. Probably guys, I think one of them is a 7th round pick. Another one is a rookie. They don't have much depth there, Anthony. So, what are you thinking about Andrew Thomas this week?
I'm thinking I'm very
outside. Unbelievable. The Wild Hogs are going by my window right now. It's unbelievable.
With Andrew Thomas, I'm happy that he's getting a little bit of a lesser competition. Last year, everyone was like, oh, he got thrown right into the fire against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he struggled in that game, as he should. He went up against TJ Watt, he went up against Bud Dupree, and he had some struggles. So I'm happy that he's not going up against a Bradley Chubb in this week's game, for the majority of the game. He'll have some reps versus Von Miller, without a doubt. They're going to put Von Miller on the other side of the line a couple times just to get him on Andrew Thomas and test him out. So he's going to have some plays where he's facing the best of the best competition. But for the most part, throughout this game, he is going to be going up against a backup edge rusher because Bradley Chubb is inactive. So I think that's important for Andrew Thomas. Set the tone, show that you are better than backup edge rushers, show that you can dominate that level of competition, and then have a good game, string together a good performance, get some confidence going into next week and so forth. So I'm definitely keeping a close eye on Andrew Thomas, though, especially after the preseason. We kept a close eye on him in week 3 of the preseason, and you didn't even need to keep a close eye on him because he caught your attention with how poorly he was playing in that game. So that's what I'm saying. We just got to really be careful with this offensive line. I know, I get all that. I get it. And he didn't make any excuses, and he did have a valid excuse. But, just in this game versus this defense, offensive line play is going to be very, very important. In the running game, too, we haven't even mentioned that, but that's going to be a real key factor. When you're talking about Saquon Barkley not being out there, you don't have that guy that can just get hit in the backfield, break 3 tackles, and then make a 40-yard run. You have Devontae Booker, who needs some good blocking in front of him. So the offensive line is just going to have a solid performance today if the Giants offense wants to find any success.
Yeah, and I'll say this, some people were talking about how, if you didn't know this, Andrew Thomas was sick for the last preseason game, which is why he really, really struggled. Apparently, he could barely breathe. He had multiple IVs that day before the game. Some people were like, why did they even play him? And the saddest part of all is that they'd rather have a sick Andrew Thomas out there protecting Daniel Jones's blind side than any of their other options, right? We had nobody. We had Jackson Barton, maybe, or Jake Burton. We didn't have anybody. Like, would you rather have a sick Andrew Thomas or Jackson Barton or Jake Burton? You know what I mean? Like, who you have to choose the lesser of two evils there. But I think that he's healthy now. It's going to be a lot better. We'll see what happens. But why are the Lions coming back? What is happening right now? They have the ball with 52 seconds left. They have the ball back with 52 seconds left. This is ridiculous. Put them down.
Well, Deebo Samuel
oh my
fumbled the ball.
No way. Oh my God. 47 seconds left. One timeout. 41-33. Jared Goff. Where was this quarterback when the Rams needed you, man? My goodness. This is insane.
This is such classic Kyle Shanahan to have this big lead, have this game wrapped up against a horrible team, and to just somehow blow it.
They're not going to blow it. Like, they just missed the interception right there. You have one timeout, and they need a touchdown, right? They need a touchdown.
Yeah, they need a touchdown and a 2-point to tie it. So,
yeah,
but he is blowing the lead. The Niners are blowing this lead. This shouldn't even be a close game.
They need to basically get into a range. Oh my God, that was such a nice pass to St. Brown. Aquamius? Do you remember what is his name?
Aquamius St. Brown. I think you're talking about Amon-Ra St. Brown, though, on the Lions.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I am talking about the Packers. It's Amon-Ra on the Lions.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, yes, which is also a dope-ass name. So now, okay.
Also a huge fan of Amon-Ra.
Yeah, they're a launcher now.
They're the Giants play. Can you believe that? Giants kick off in 5
No.
minutes.
Unbelievable.
Let's get
I'm so
hyped.
hyped. Yeah.
Everyone in the
I'm always
chat,
hyped.
score predictions in the chat and say, let's go
Yeah,
Giants. Let's go Giants,
Score
champ.
predictions in the chat. Score predictions in the chat. I'm going with 21-17 Big Blue. Kyle Rudolph and Kadarius Toney have touchdowns today. Jonathan, my man, thank you so much. Really appreciate the love.
Thank you.
Hope you have a fantastic time watching the Giants game today. I'll be live tweeting, posting highlights throughout. So keep an eye on that as well. Pretty excited about this. Oh my goodness, Cephas, what are you doing?
28-20 Giants, 34-6. Everybody, let's go Giants.
I like that one. I like that score. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, that would be nice, right?
All right, Jared Goff, what do you got for us? Oh my! No way. No way. They have 30 seconds, one timeout, and they are on like the 15-yard line now. There is no way they're about to come back from this. Who is that? Is that Amon-Ra St. Brown again? No, it's not. Oh my Lord. How is he so open?
That guy was wide open. You're way ahead of me on this, but I could still see it.
They're playing zone coverage, and they're just leaving pockets in the middle of the field. What are you doing, Khalif Raymond? Win probability was 2%. Amazon, you know nothing, apparently. Oh, it's because Deebo Samuel fumbled. What an idiot. Yep. Oh, my goodness. So you got 28-17 Giants. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to wrap up the stream very, very shortly. I just can't. I got to see what happens here.
What, the Lions game? You're that invested?
I love a good comeback, but I also have a parlay, 4-team parlay with the Niners as one of the teams winning. And if they blow this, I'll actually like freak out. It doesn't make any sense.
Who else is in it? The parlay.
It's the Rams. We already got Buccaneers winning. So we have Buccaneers, Rams, 49ers, and the Ravens.
Who are the Rams playing again? They're playing the Bears.
Raiders.
I said the Rams. I know.
Oh,
I know who
yes,
the
Bears.
Ravens are playing. The Ravens are playing the Ravens.
How am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to know that?
How are you supposed to
know? No, forget it. Forget it. I'm just so amped up right now. I got so much adrenaline. Oh my goodness.
I'm ready. I'm about to go kill a cup of coffee and just start screaming all game. That's probably how it goes usually. Anybody else just like pace around the living room when they watch Giants games?
I'm like pacing, sitting down right now. My legs are moving. I'm walking. I'm walking around right now.
I gotta put on, what channel is it on? Fox? I gotta put on Fox.
Yeah, but all right. So let's wrap this up because I gotta go set up my setup so that way I can get you guys all the highlights in live time. Oh, here's Jared Goff running around like a maniac. What are you doing, Jared? Oh, he's running out of bounds. Man, you got some speed.
Saquon touchdown on the first drive. We'll see.
I would love that. Oh my God.
Yeah, me too.
Guys,
I would too.
Enjoy this game. Enjoy week 1 against Denver. Let's get this freaking W. Let's get this freaking win.
Let's go.
I already am having a mental break. I just love the beginning of seasons because I'm the optimist once again. It's not until like week 10 to 11 where I get really scared and down if the Giants aren't playing well. But let's freaking go. Let's freaking win this game. Enjoy this game. Let's see Joe Judge in year 2. Let's see Kenny Golladay, our new offensive weapons, Kadarius Toney, the return of Saquon, Daniel Jones in year 3. Hopefully this offensive line not looking like a Swiss cheese out of a deli. Let's freaking go. Let's get this win, and let's have a top 5 defense at the same time. Why don't we have that? Let's have a freaking top 5 defense. We will see you guys after this game. Instant analysis. We'll do a live stream if they win. If they lose, we'll do instant analysis, and we'll get you guys all the information. As saddening as it hopefully will not be, hopefully it's very positive and we're hyped and we're getting excited. So enjoy this game, my friends. Follow along on Twitter if you want to see all the highlights immediately after they happen. I will be posting them almost instantaneously. Let's freaking go, Giants. Let's freaking go.
Let's go, Giants.
That's all I got. Let's freaking go. Enjoy the game, my friends.
Let's go.